Well, hi there. So I know a lot of you have been wondering perhaps where I've been for the past few months. I haven't been on YouTube that much. So I thought I'd take a little time to tell you what's going on. My wife and I have been working around our house and on our property. You know, when we bought our cabin, we kind of let the place go a little bit. Sad to say. But we spent this whole summer getting some things done, and it's starting to look pretty nice. So thought I'd take you on a little tour here and explain some things to you. And hopefully you'll forgive me for not posting regularly. All right, let's go for a tour. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to show you here at the front of our house, or the back. I'm not sure what you'd call this, but it's the side our deck is on. Speaking of the deck, that's what I'm going to show you here. The first thing we did this summer was I sanded down this entire deck with a walk behind sander, and we refinished it, stained it this time. I didn't use any, I used good stuff. So it looks so much better now. This deck is about 22 years old. I built it back in 2004, I think. But yeah, this is our deck, and I sanded it all down, refinished it. Looks real nice, and real happy with it. The next thing we did, let me get down off of here. The next thing we did is we had Hinders windows come out, and they put in new windows for us. That one and this one over here. So much nicer. This one on this side, there's my dog right there in the window. This one on this side leaked. I put it in about 25 years ago, and it started leaking last year. And I didn't want to be spending any time out there like I did last winter in the freezing cold and driving rain trying to seal the leak. So yeah, we had them come out and put in some new windows here. Made it really nice, and we're happy with them. Very happy with them. So let's go on to the next thing we've been doing. We got the deck and the house and the windows all covered. All right, so this is right in front of our deck. This is our property here. We've let it go for a long time. I at one time had this all cleared out. It was nice and clear and trails and everything there, but we've let it go. Luckily, about a month ago, my grandson and my granddaughter's fiance volunteered to come in and clean this place up for me, and I'm sure thankful for that. We needed the whole thing. Got it so he can at least walk down there. I got more work to do, but it looks so much nicer. So much nicer down there. And we're really thankful for Brylan and Devin showing up and taking care of this problem. Now I still have to go down here and cut down all those trees you see there in front of me rather. They're a real problem. I can't keep them cut down, and they impede our view of the mountains, which is quite spectacular from our deck. All right, I changed the exposure on this camera. There's the mountains that we can see from our deck. Such a great view all the way around. Taking a lot of photographs from here. So yeah, that's a couple things we've done this year. There's some more There's more coming. For many years, since we've lived here, the past few years, this is what the north side of our lawn has looked like. We just let it grow up and get overgrown with stuff. And a couple years ago, we got tired of that and started clearing out this brush. So nowadays, it's starting to look a little better. We got everything cleared out here. This is something else we've been working on. On this part right here, my wife cleared this out this summer, this section right here. She wanted to put a bird bath out here and a bird feeder. And that's what she did, by golly. So this is all taken care of. This is really nice. I like the way this looks back in here. Little pocket of wilderness for our bird friends. But there's more. Let's go check out something else. All right, this is also on the north side of our property. We're right next to the road here. For years, this is what we've looked like on the north side of our house, like I was saying there. But this year, late this summer, I decided I didn't like this look, and I began a new project, which we're coming to here. It's a mess. It really is. So you'll see here, this is starting to be all cleared out here. This used to be all brush and trees and stuff here. Now you can actually see my studio. Cleared all this out. It's still a work in progress. Next, I got some trees I got to take out. Quite a few trees, actually. Got some big old cottonwoods here. But I'm going to take those trees out. I'm going to plant grass in here if I can. I'm still debating that. Looks so much better like this. We're happy with it. But let me tell you, folks, that's a lot of work. We had to buy a chipper from Home Depot, and I've been using the heck out of that thing, getting rid of branches and everything. But yeah, it's really nice. I like the way this looks here. And right down there is where I showed you before, the part I showed you before. So yeah, it's looking good. But hold on, there's more. We're gonna check out my latest project that I won't be able to get finished at all this year, but I'm working on it next spring, so hold on. All right then, this is the south side of my property. And this was also turning into brush because I've neglected it for 5 or 6 years now. I'm changing that now. This all right here, all this, where the leaves are piled up already, used to be thick brush, used to look just like this. And I've cut all of it down with a weed eater, chipped most of it up in the chipper. There's a wheelbarrow I forgot I had. I'm going to rebuild that one. I can use that wheelbarrow. And the brush was real thick through here. That's all gone. That's going to be lawn. This is all going to be lawn, I hope, when I'm done. All through here. And I've cut all this down. This used to be brush, just like you're seeing right here. That was this. And I still got to get in here with the chipper. Maybe tomorrow if it doesn't rain. because there's a lot of stuff to chip up. This is Devil's Club right here. Nasty stuff. It was growing wild back here. This tree here, I think I'm going to leave in. Kind of a pretty little tree. But I think that one probably come out. And those cottonwoods right there, they're going to come out. And this is hopefully going to be all grass. I got a lot of leveling to do here. Hope I can get it level enough to put a lawn in here. It's going to be a lot of work, but that's a project for next year. I'm going to come down to here, probably go right through here for now and end it. Leave this like it is, all brush and junk. That's also my property out there. That is a real mess. I got to do something with that someday if I got time. Anyway, so yeah, these projects are one of the reasons you haven't seen too much of me on YouTube this summer, for quite a while actually. I'm hoping to change that. We'll get snow pretty soon, and that'll put an end to these projects for now until spring. But I will tell you, I do have something coming up for you, hopefully by the weekend. I'm working on it. It's going to be a pretty good little video for YouTube, I think anyway. And I just wanted to take a little bit of time and show you what's been going on in my life. Not personal stuff, but you know, what I've been doing with my time, and we've been busy. I haven't been sitting around eating. Well, I have been a little bit. Anyway, just wanted to show you this and see what I'm doing here, and tell you I'll be back. So yeah, maybe I'll see you this weekend. At least I hope I will. Thanks for coming along with me this afternoon. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna hang up this camera, or whatever you do with it. And I appreciate everyone for hanging in there with me. All right, talk to you later. Bye now.